Welcome everyone. Today we'll have a quick guide for Wolcen, Lord of Mayhem. Here I'm playing my first character as a warrior, and I'm a melee warrior. So one thing I'm sure some of us have noticed and some of us might not have noticed is the movement with the characters within the game. We'll want to progress quickly from the story into the end game and want to move faster, want to engage things faster. So one of the biggest factor here is movement speed. You can be looking for movement speed on your boots. Here I actually have not the best boots, but I have 9% movement speed. I will be looking for other gears that might be giving me my movement speed. Sometimes I see an armor, sometimes I see a belt, sometimes the pants here also gives movement speed. And that's one factor that can help you progress a little quicker. There's a few other factors. So if you play a mini class and if you're going for the warpath, I do recommend going for the charge the skill channel for longer, because my warpath is for two reasons. It's here to stun enemies, it's also here as a movement skill. This gets incredibly strong. This is just for some random damage, but this gets incredibly strong if you use it correctly. Firstly, with warpath, you do hold on to the skill, you don't let it go, and you can move so much further if you have enough rage. With my perks, I have converted all my rage by using this perk with the Child of Fury. So my willpower goes into rage, and this goes into 1000 rage. Also, when my rage is maxed out over 750, I also do double damage with all my rage spells. But that's not the case. Let's see how far I travel with this particular warpath. Let's have a look. So if you don't hit anything here, you can keep going. Let me show you guys again. Basically, having 1000 range and the warpath can take me almost two set of the mini-map space, and this can keep going. Let's try it again. So I'm gonna get some rage, and I'm gonna try it again. So notice I'm controlling it, and I just keep going. If I didn't hit those guys, I would have kept going. And the rage regens as you charge, and you travel so much further. Let me try to show you guys this again. This is actually pretty interesting if you get it right, and you also can go directly straight forward. Look at this. And this actually helps you greatly if you're in a map that you actually clear the monsters, but you're finding your way back, or you're moving along in the map, you want to travel quickly, and the map is big enough. This will save a little time, and on top of that, there's a few other tricks. Sometimes you can try to jump over things, bypass with your wings of Aha. And what I do find useful is when I'm fighting monsters, I also want to be moving. So the best way is to get yourself a Bladestone. This Bladestone can be found in a shop at a certain chance. I'm not sure what the chance is, but I have been checking it every 15 minutes just to see if I can find a Bladestone, because it's a massive game changer even if you go single hand or double hand with a melee class. So if you use a Bladestone by itself, it just spins on the spot. It doesn't do anything, and it spins where your cursor goes. So if my cursor goes here, so here I just spins on the spot, right? But what I realize is, if my cursor goes there, I will spin towards the target direction, and I'll spend more rage. Notice if I'm spinning on the single spot here, I will not spend much of the rage. It will actually stop after 200. But if I pick a position, I'll actually go further and spend more rage. And this actually takes me further. If you predict the monsters running into you, all these range monsters, you can kill almost everything on your path, and this actually saves up a bit of the rage, because you're not just spinning on the spot, you're actually moving forward. And of course, you might have seen some streamers, other players going for a different perk with this spell, and here this can be prolonged for longer. So, if you actually have this spell with the perk over here, I think you get it around round 22, so the Unflattered Determination. So you can hold on to your rage and you can keep going, and you just keep going. You don't stop, you just keep going. Now why is it good is it helps you with movement, because similar to warpath and this particular spinner, as long as I have rage, I just keep spinning. Then I just press my two buttons like injury regenerate rage, I just keep going. And this helps you clear the map a little faster. But of course, why am I not using it? Because I have the perk, I want higher rage to do more damage. I want my spinning, I want my Blade Fury, my Bladestone over here to do more damage because my rage is higher. So instead of that, I'm actually picking the perks that gives me, the more rage generation with skills. We got more rage back. Also, we can give them a flicks, we can reduce the cost, we can also do the shockwave, or we can do other things. There's a lot of things we can do as well. So keep in mind, you can be adjusting your particular build according to your style, but if you move faster and if you travel faster with utility spells, you will finish them up quicker find more things, and get into the late game, and even go smoother into the late game. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Those are small tricks I thought I'd share with you guys as I progress throughout the game. And I think just before we go, there's a small bonus. Currently, I'm actually having 100% damage resistance with my particular set of builds. If you're going for a build that can make use of the material damage, I think it's actually not bad going into the branded best. I have not tested this fully, but versus bosses, and because the bosses are usually more single target and massive hitting, so if you look into this spell, you can get up to 5 of your little tenet points. So with 5 of them, you will be looking at 75% damage reduction. And with this perk, you get 5% more per perk. So you get 100% damage reduction for the first hit that hits you. You get 80% reduction for the second hit that hits you. This recharges every 2.5 seconds, makes you more survivable. And this is how I got all my ferocity to maxed out, and I also still have this one, and also I use the Juggernaut for defensive reasons. And those are enough for me to progress story almost with 0 death after having some good items. So yeah, hopefully you guys find this helpful. Thank you so much for watching, guys.